I'm the most active guy in the division, and I'm the champion. In my last 4 fights, 3 of them KOs. And so these guys are just kind of sitting around and waiting for me to pick them just for them, they can get a payday. I think it's time for them to show me something, get me motivated again. Because at the end of the day, like, I want to stay busy. I definitely want to stay busy, and I could fight 2 more times this year. Absolutely. Like I said earlier, I'm starting to get a little itchy. I'll see how I do when I wake up tomorrow. I might have to work out. I might have to break a sweat. And if that's the case, then and my manager might be getting a call from me soon, So I could fight 2 more times this year. But these guys, none of these guys have showed me anything. These guys are just basically sitting around waiting for me to call their number and do what I've done to them already. And so, if these guys don't show me anything, then, maybe I'll go pull out one of these, guys who think they can fight, they can box, on one of these internet guys and beat the shit out of them.
I know Conor and you are pretty active right now on social media. Is Conor the guy that you would pick from?
No, at the end of the day, Conor hasn't shown me anything either. He's fought once in the last year and a half, and that didn't end very well for him. And that was a 55er. He got put out by a 55er, which big props to Dustin. I think Dustin is a savage, but he got finished by a lightweight. Imagine what I would do to him. I might take his life in there. And so, he needs to show me something as well. And there's only reason there's any type of talk right now on social media is because that's what Conor does now. Conor and his little posse, they're the king of clout chasers. So as soon as someone does something that's incredible, that they know that their light is starting to dwindle and someone is elevating, they try to attack on social media just to get a creative buzz, something talking. But Conor knows he doesn't want to fight me. I'm not going to waste my time with him, And right now, these internet guys are making more noise than the guys in my division.
What's your take on Jake Paul showing up and the whole thing that went down with him in DC? And I don't know if you saw, but today DC came out and said he would fight him MMA. He'll go to 205, and if he wants to fight, he wants to hurt him in the octagon.
It was great. I think it was great for it's great for Jake Paul, because now we're having to sit here and have another conversation about him. So it's great. What he's doing is working. But at the end of the day, yeah, with DC, that's DC. DC definitely loves the ESPN job. That's why he didn't smack him. Because if he didn't care about that job, he would have slapped him. That's at the end of the day, that's Daniel Cormier, one of the best to do this. And Jake Paul needs to put some respect on his name when he even speaks about DC. They're not even in the same realm. And so that's not even something that I would entertain. I wouldn't even allow DC to entertain that. DC, sit down. Let me take care of that for you. Let me take care of that.